peeps, feels like I've been gone away for ages, but I just had yesterday off. A couple of things I do have to say. This is not rambling. Someone mentioned about the audio. I can't afford a mic, a camera, a tripod for the camera, earphones, all the equipment basically that you need to do this. I'm filming on my phone, so that's probably why the audio is not great for me, but it's okay for what I'm filming. Now, I have adjusted it, and I think I've turned me up to the max that I can in the editing software, so on the last couple of videos. So you'll just have to let me know if it's any better, the audio is any better. Apart from that, it will just have to wait until I get a mic. Do let me know. Now, I watched, I showed my mum what I was doing. They've just got back off holiday, my parents. I showed my mum, and they didn't know I was doing this. And we watched one of my videos. So even she thinks I ramble. She was like, "Shut up, Paula." Okay, guys, I'm just gonna let you know that because even though I'm on my road to 1 million, because I only have 300 or so subscribers, I don't actually make any money off YouTube. No. So what I've done is I've set up a link to buymeacoffee.com for tips, if you are so inclined. I have decided to leave this video for the last video of the day today, because I think it's going to make me upset, which means I would have to then redo my makeup. You know what I mean? It's REN for Joe. I have a feeling it's going to make me, yeah, I don't want to be upset, but that might just be happen anyway. Oh, I've done it again. I need to stop the screen record, Paula. My God, how many times? Jesus, you stupid. What is wrong with you? All right, so we're going to do REN for Joe. It's a live performance video. I hope that's the right one. I'm sure it is. Okay, let's do it. No rambling or prattling or babbling. Just quickly to say, I'm a pianist, so it'll be interesting to, I know it's on the piano. I'll be interested to see if he's had training here.
It's hard to take off from the ground when your wings are cut. Your stomach burns when you're drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from our tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside.
Sorry, it's never good done to pause. I like the Fibonacci thing because that's a mathematical reference. Do you know, I can't tell with the piano. I actually thought I'd be able to tell. I think he's self-taught.
Drinking from an empty cup. You know the entire ocean came from our tear ducts. I see the world through Fibonacci sequences and double Dutch. I guess there's some that's born lucky, there's some that's not. I tried to cut away my bitterness, hatchet job. I locked my youth inside a trunk, inside a pickup truck, then dumped that whole thing over that same bridge the night you jumped. I think about that sometimes, vividly. What it felt like to look down and see tranquility. One sudden movement in a world of possibility. Only one movement to expose our fragility. I fucking miss you, and I miss myself. I miss thinking we were indestructible as hell. I miss chilling by the pier cave and kicking back with Callum, Hugo, Justin, Sega, Stevie and the fucking lads. I miss missing that. I know myself to close the gap. I never even call them up. Distance is my plaster cast to tell the truth. The day you jumped, my childhood jumped too. But I still can't find the anger. All I find is missing you, man. I miss you. with all my rhymes. I'll picture running 5 minutes quicker, I'm right on time. I'll picture pulling you back over the edge and then we're crying, and holding you, my brother, and telling you that it's fine, not the way that it worked. I was late like a jerk, there's not a day where I can find a way to break from the hurt. Your body missing, so we never got to wave to the hearse. I hope you're listening, I love you man, I miss you, absurd, fuck.
I was about to say, because I'm concentrating on what he's saying so much and I'm getting upset, I couldn't tell, well, I wasn't really looking at the keys. But now, I still think he's self-taught, but he's doing it correctly. Sorry.
Hey man, I miss you, absurd, fuck. Another domino, it falls. Across the way another's born. How you're supposed to raise a child and give it courage from a storm. In a world that is confusing, contradictions pave our flaws. Some will say we're only human, others judge us for our flaws. Some get born in sheets of satin, some get by in tattered clothes. Some will die before they live, that's just how the story goes. But for those of us still with us, who reside inside our hearts, tell them proudly how you feel. And for those of us who aren't, freckled angels stand strong, freckled angels live on, freckled angels climb higher, freckled angels still inspire, freckled angels won't forget you, teach me to live my life better. 13 years and still I miss you, now my wings are missing feather, otherwise I'd come and join you. But for now I'm here on earth, stuck inside this mortal body, but for everything it's worth. Made me braver, made me wiser, made me stronger, made me true, made me face the world with courage, and that's all because of you. Freckled angels laugh the hardest, and their hearts, they are the largest. With their wings they fly the farthest, so I know you're gonna be okay. Freckled angels live the longest, and their minds, they are the strongest. Oh, their friends, they are the fondest, so I know you're gonna be okay.
Gathering myself. Put it together, Paula. Yeah, it's really good. I believe he is self-taught, but he's figured out how to do it correctly. I hate this word, but the fingering correctly. Anyway, and the backdrop of London, look at that. What great location they found. Yeah, that was really lovely. Oh, his childhood friend. I'm very lucky, touch wood, that I haven't had to go through anything like that. Really touch wood. That's very sad. But a very, very good song from REN. That's how he is able to express himself, isn't it? I thought he was getting emotional. Which is always what sets me off, is when men get emotional. Not well, anyone really. That was really lovely. Okay, that had been requested by quite a few people now, so that I felt it was time to do that. Like I said, I'm glad I waited to the end of the day, because yeah, that's a heavy one. Okay guys, no rambling, no prattling. I'll leave a link to the description in the description box below for this video, as per usual. And if you happen to like this content that I'm making for you, do consider liking or subscribing or leaving a lovely comment. It's all appreciated. I do read all the comments. I try to respond to all the comments. It's getting a bit more tricky now though. Okay guys, my name's Paula and this has been Paula Reacts. See you